Welcome into Shenandoah, Rexroth Court. There's about 30 seconds until game time here, at least till the starting lineups are announced. TJ Young alongside my normal tag team partner, Aaron Burdorf. Coach, good to have you back. We'll talk about this game in just a second, but we're going to run through the starting lineups because we don't have the band playing in the background, so everybody can hear me, which we love the band, but everybody can hear me. So the starting lineup tonight for Shenandoah, Chloe Denton, Macy Finley, Caroline Rogers, Jenna Burdorf, and Lene Green will start tonight. So, Coach, while they're doing the starting lineups tonight, what's kind of the main theme we're looking for tonight against Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah, obviously a fast start. Get out and play it. Play at a high tempo against a team that the Phillies should be able to run up and down on. Obviously, a fantastic game up at Denison Friday. Hard luck loss, and so you're going to want to bounce back from that. And hopefully the Phillies will do that here tonight.
So they're doing the starting lineups right now, then they'll have the anthem. So we're going to step aside here for just a couple of minutes. We'll pay some quick bills, and we'll be back for the second to last home game of the regular season for your Shenandoah Phillies. We'll be right back.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
It's always been my dream to own a locker.
You like school that much, huh?
Actually, no, my own meat locker.
I'm processing.
So, what do you think?
Well, if that's your it, let's make it happen.
Every inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back into Shenandoah, Rexroth Court. TJ Young alongside Aaron Burdorf. Coach, we had a really, really good national anthem performance there by some high school kids there.
Yeah, the stars of the upcoming high school musical called High School Musical.
Oh, well, and I am just going to apologize to any parent who maybe wanted to hear their kids sing. I do apologize. I do have rules that I have to follow. We do have to pay some bills. I can tell you, if you didn't hear them, if you weren't here, they sounded fantastic.
They were really good.
They were very good.
Really good.
They were very, very good. So
we have some talented people.
Talent, and you know, the entire music department, the band, the choir, the plays, the musicals, they're always fantastic here, from the junior high up, and then the Southwest Iowa Theater Group, always really good. One of my favorite characters ever was your boy in a couple of years ago. He was I don't remember his name, but we'll get to that. So again, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Thomas Jefferson wins the tip. They have the ball first, And Wirtz has it on the right wing, picks up her dribble, passes over to Gant, brings it back to the top between the circles. Kind of a man-to-man defense here for Shenandoah. Not so pressure man-to-man, but still man-to-man. And now Alcaraz kicks it back out to Wirtz. Wirtz will dribble handoff to Perrin. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Alcaraz gets it to Gant. Gant's got to shoot it. And a good defensive possession there for the Phillies right off the bat. Maybe good defense, but also just not really a lot of running offense for offense's sake.
No, they definitely weren't looking at the basket for sure.
That was interesting.
And Coach Weiner is looking up at me like I'm going to come down and fix the shot clock right now because it went to 0 and then the buzzer didn't go off. Like, I'm going to go down there and fix it right now. And Ronnie's buzzing the horn saying, hey, come fix the shot clock. And John's like, just
Did you
go.
just wave at him?
I was like, what do you
just
mean?
wave at him?
I'm up here. I'm not climbing down. I'll fix it at halftime.
We did have a turnover on the inbounds. Now Gant tries to get it into Alcaraz. Alcaraz walked with it. So good job defense, the tandem defense there of Burdorf and Lene Green did a really good job there. Now let's see if the Phillies can break this pressure. They do break it this time. Stevens gets the ball up on the right side, gets it to Denton in the corner. She's not afraid. She'll shoot it. Rattles in and out. Rebound by Hosick and Thomas Jefferson looking to get the first points of the first quarter. Decent look there for Denton, and like you said, trying to move a little bit quicker.
Yeah, just played a different pace today. Good rebound by Cassidy Stevens there.
On the backside?
Yeah, looking to push the ball.
Denton trying to get it into Green. Tough pass, but Green was able to get it, and then there's contact. And a lot of ball, maybe some contact, maybe that cylinder rule on that one, Coach.
Yeah, maybe just a reach in a little bit. Hey, by the way.
Oh, well, this is going to be good, folks.
Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union this morning, Monday Minute. You need to
it's going to talk about over the back,
You need
isn't
to
it?
go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch it this morning. The Monday Minute, Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. It's on there.
I know it's going to be about over the back,
It
but
sure is.
They're not going to have that if people aren't still calling it. Green makes the first, so we have broken the seal, and looks like Burdorf out, Rogers in, but it's about over the back, right?
It sure is. It's kind of a sarcastic thing, but just go watch it. It's kind of a good. It's like National Appreciate the Refs Week or something like that.
Sure, and we all do.
And so
for you.
Yeah. So this morning, this morning's Monday Minute had like some sarcastic things about how to appreciate the refs, and so you can go watch it because I think it's number 3. No such thing as over the back.
Well, I know there's no such thing as over the back as Alcaraz misses the shot, backside rebound by Denton Shenandoah with the 1-0 lead. Finley has it on the left wing against a little bit of a box and one here, diamond and one look. No, just kidding. It's kind of a 3-2 zone. And against that zone, you got the corners open, and they'll give up that shot to not give Lene Green easy buckets inside.
Yeah, kind of a mashed zone trying to keep Lene at bay down there. Phillies are going to have to maybe find somebody on the free throw line, high post area, to take some of that pressure away.
So Gant now has the ball for the Yellow Jackets. Gets it to Alcaraz. Alcaraz tried to go post to post, and there's a good play by Cassidy Stevens initially, but then the turnover on the travel. Just a kind of a clunky start. Both teams trying to find themselves offensively. Shenandoah's had some good looks. Just haven't cashed in really on anything just yet. Gant to Alcaraz, back to Gant. She's got the 15-footer. She misses everything. Rebound by Green. That's 1. 9 more to go. As that ball's going to be passed a little bit too far. You make that pass before you get to the half-court line, it's probably a layup, but after that, and then your teammate gets too far into the basket there.
Yeah, just a little bit too far ahead for her. And you talk about Green's rebound down here. Don't know if you were paying attention Monday or Friday, but that game against Denison, school record, 21 rebounds.
That's all right. That's a pretty good day.
Yeah, 25 points, 21 rebounds.
So, like, anything less than 20 and 20, is that is that a bad day now for her?
I don't know.
Has she set the bar that high right now?
Yeah.
No?
No, that's
I feel like that's a pretty good day.
That's a solid night. basketball.
I think she's had 3 20 board or close to since Christmas, right?
Yeah.
She had a couple 19-18 board games.
Yeah.
As that ball gets tipped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Phillies. We have 5:07 to go, so almost 3 minutes of action, Coach. And it's a lot of us talking and not a lot of biscuits in the basket.
Not a lot of things going in the basket quite yet. Again, just trying to feel each other out, trying to figure out this Yellow Jacket defense. Kind of goes back and forth between a 2-3 zone and a 3-2 zone. And it's kind of all over the place. So the Phillies are going to have to figure.
See, like right now,
out.
it's a 2-3 because they're kind of doubling Green, but then when the ball gets to the top, it flattens out. Yeah, so it's kind of that. I like that word, kind of that amoeba type of a zone where it changes shape.
Yeah.
But it really kind of does, and wherever Green's at, I suppose you probably 21 and 25 the last game. You probably should be aware of where number 50 is.
Right. Probably want to know where she's at.
So 35 on the shot clock again, gets reset. Exactly 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. And Berdorf has it on the wing, passes it to Denton. Denton on the drive, tried to get it in to Gant. They called a kick. Wasn't a kick, but still our ball regardless.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't reset the shot clock or
Nope.
anything in high school basketball.
Nope.
So
Does it when there's like less than a certain amount of seconds?
Nope.
Okay.
No reset. in high school
Lene
basketball.
Green puts it up and one. I tell you, that's pretty good offense. Just get it to 50 and let her go to work.
Yep.
So
Tall,
she has
taller than everybody else.
Yeah, good job of being tall.
Yeah.
That's
Congratulations.
And she has now collected all 4 of the Philly points here. But they've had to work. They've had to work to get those 4 points. Thomas Jefferson not making it super easy on the offensive end for Shenandoah. Alcaraz breaking the press all by herself, and then there's Berdorf with the strip, and Green comes up with the loose ball, and then we're going to get a foul about 60 feet away from the basket. So that's 4 fouls already on Thomas Jefferson. Maybe not something that's going to matter in the grand scheme of things tonight, but they're just a couple of fouls away from Phillies getting free shots.
Yeah. And again, that time, Phillies finally got a ball to go in the basket. We're able to extend pressure and turn it into a turnover.
And there's your high post, Coach. That's exactly what you were talking about. You get the high post look and then the back cut, and then you go to the line.
Yeah, really good set there by the Phillies. That's a nice set play that they run to get that high post entry. And if that cutter's not there, because the girl on the backside slides across, then Green's going to be open on the backside post too. So either way, pretty good chance of scoring out of that set.
Well, you spoke it into existence, Coach.
Thanks.
You're not the best in the business for nothing. And Stevens splits the pair. Jarman gets the rebound, and a softball pass up to Alcaraz going up against Berdorf, and then she loses the ball. Stevens with the steal. Good job of walling up by Berdorf. Stevens with the ball now. Past the timeline. Back to the top. Ball needs swung. There's your high post. Nothing there. Post-to-post pass. Green looking to go to work. Drop step. Little step through. No good, but it gets the board. Maybe that's how she gets 21 and 25. She just gets her own rebound.
That is not how she got them the other night. She worked her butt off to get those 21 boards.
So Green now with 6 points. Shot in and out. 4 words. It's 7-0. And we're going to get a bump with the body on Riley Perrin. So that'll be the 6th team foul. So Shenandoah now, Coach, for the next 11 minutes and 48 seconds of the first half, we're shooting free throws with any common foul. Non-offensive.
It could lead to a lot of free throws.
Could lead to a long night.
It could.
I think this officiating crew is going to button it up a little bit, though. Stevens nearly stepped on the sideline, and then Alcaraz comes over for the trap. Good job by Stevens to get out. And Rogers has it back to the top. Over to Stevens again. Stevens, mid-range J. Short rebound by Jarman. Jarman looking to go. Nowhere to go. She thought somebody was in front of her. There wasn't anybody there. And it's an unforced turnover there for the Orange-Yellow Jackets.
The Orange-Yellow Jackets.
I've always thought that was weird. I mean, I'm not making fun. I've always thought that was weird. Like, you figure they'd be yellow.
Right.
Unless are Yellow Jackets actually orange? I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. Listeners at home, let us know. And Shabam comes in, tried to wrap around pass, but there wasn't anybody there, so that's a turnover. And trying to get on the board is Thomas Jefferson. They're not down by a whole bunch. They just have to start putting the ball in the basket. Jarman has it. She's going to work on Green, and it's not going to go. So Jarman's going to go to the line. Good take. And that'll be a first foul on Lene Green. Pretty good take there for Jarman off the bench.
Yeah, decided to just put her head down and go to the basket and draw the foul. Understand that what the foul situation was. Take a chance of going to the basket and see if you can't draw a foul and earn yourself a trip to the free throw line.
And they get their first point. So the lid is off of the Yellow Jacket basket. 7-1 the score. 3:10 left in quarter number one. Jarman knocks them both down. So now just a 5-point game. And we're still very early in this game. Green splits the double, gets it up to Berdorf. There's numbers ahead. Jones, sweet little feed from Berdorf. And Jones makes it 9-2. Now you got that 1-2-2 tempo press, and Yellow Jackets break it easily. Gant, three from the top. No good. Rebound, won by Green. Shabam looking to push. Gets it to Jones off her foot. The little hockey assist. Just kidding. I thought she was going to shoot it. Shabam has it on the wing. She gets it back to the top. Berdorf in. Now kind of a weird lineup on the floor for the Phillies. A lineup that we don't see very often. Not weird bad, just weird. We just don't see it very often. I think Coach Weinrich maybe was thinking the same thing. So we've got a couple subs coming into the ballgame right away. Rogers for three. That's off the top of the backboard. Rebounded on the backside by Riley Wirtz. 9-2. A lot of standing around on that possession here for the Phillies.
Well, yeah, just a different set of kids in there and a couple people playing guard that maybe don't play a lot of guard, and so nobody wanted to dribble drive. Couldn't set anything up.
And Jarman again. No. Tell you what. She's got a little shake to her game there. She had it at the top, a little pump fake, one dribble, going to the line again.
Yeah, a little ball fake, dribble drive.
And I don't know who they called that on because we're not running the numbers, but if that's Green, that's two.
I think it was on Shabam.
Of course it was. What I'm talking about something that didn't even happen. Ball stolen away. Finley going in, short on the rebound attempt. And now Jarman again, she's going to go in. And she does go in, and she's going to the line for two. I thought she was going to shoot free throws before on the last one. She was clearly going in for the shot the last time, but she's going to get free throws this time.
Yeah, I think Jenna couldn't decide if she wanted to draw a charge, not draw a charge.
That's a business decision.
Yeah. Ended up letting the ball get past her.
So Thomas Jefferson with 1:46 to go in quarter number one. They are now down by 6 with Green another rebound. There are no made field goals, but they're still just down by a couple possessions here. So Shenandoah really needs to kind of stretch this thing here pretty soon. And Denton missing everything there at the top. Not used to seeing that. Just a out of rhythm offense right now, save for a few fast break possessions.
Yeah, again, just trying to figure out how to break the zone. Again, if we get somebody on the high post, I think good things would happen.
Gant gets the ball stripped away, stolen by Denton. Denton going in, lays it in. That may be how we have to get our points until we settle in offensively in the half court, getting them in the steal and getting them up and down the floor. Gant with a little behind the back and splits the defender. Alcaraz in the corner to Perrin. That's off on the backside. Lene Green must watch the broadcast. Shoes over there. Now Finley has it at the top. Picks up her dribble. Shoot it, Berdorf. Well, Denton will shoot it. She splashes home a three. 14-3. So what was once just a 6-point game is now ballooned up to 11, Coach.
Yeah, quick points. Force a TJ timeout.
I didn't call it timeout. It's a full timeout, so we will take the full time. We're back here in Shenandoah. Stretched lead a little bit here, Coach. 14-3, maybe a little bit of pressure release for the Phillies. Last year, we called that game in the Hive, and it was a lot closer than it probably should have been, or maybe we thought it was going to be. And I kind of had that feeling the first 6-ish minutes, and it's been kind of broken open here just at the last minute or two.
Yeah, again, if the ball goes in, then it's easier to put some pressure on and maybe get a steal or two, or just start to feel you start to sweat a little bit, right, and get the blood flowing in the direction that you want it to go with the right adrenaline.
Council Bluffs, Thomas Jefferson, the Yellow Jackets break the press, and Gant goes in, and she will go to the line. That's a foul on Yale. That'll be the 4th team foul on Shenandoah, 6th team foul. It's evened out. That's a sure sign of a good officiating crew. It was 6-0, Coach.
Yeah.
And what is it now? 6-4.
6-4.
They're evening it out. They're like, whoa, we can't have this. Gant's first free throw off the front and side of the rim, no good. That's all tongue-in-cheek. I'm not giving – I just think it's human nature. It's human nature.
That's how it works sometimes.
Unless you're calling an AFC championship game, then it's all, for the most part.
According to Twitter, it was all one-sided.
It was all one-sided. Gant's second free throw, no good. And Martin tried to save the rebound and ended up going off of, looks like that's Semick into the game for the Yellow Jackets. So it'll go to Shenandoah, still up by 11. Again, some fresh faces in for Shenandoah. Yale and Martin in. Long pass ahead. Yale picks the ball up. She's all the way out. And then nearly over and back there. Burdorf going baseline. She thought about going into the bad player area, but thought different. Backside rebound, fought for and won by, looks like that's Wirtz. 2 seconds on the game clock. Half-court heave, no good, and Shenandoah will go to the second quarter with still the 11-point lead. We will be back right after this.
Heritage Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
United Group Insurance is a team of people you know and people you trust. We offer home, auto, farm, crop, life, health, and commercial insurance from our convenient offices in Atlantic, Griswold, Red Oak, and Shenandoah. Our team of agents work together to make sure our customers find an insurance policy they feel great about. We offer a variety of insurance carriers, so you can choose what works for your coverage needs. Learn more at United Group INS.
We're back here in Shenandoah, 14-3. Phillies out on top. They're set to get the ball. Ball gets into Rogers. Now Finley has it. Denton gets it to Rogers. A little pass down low. Good feed, and Yale puts it in. I have no idea if this is accurate, but is that her first points at varsity level? Or I have no idea. I've only called half their games this year. Last year, we pretty much called them all.
I think she scored.
Fair enough. I believe you. Yale's free throw off to the side. Rebound by Hosick. And now Gant pushes it ahead, passes it to Shane Weigel. If you know who that is, that's the official. He's not a member of the Yellow Jacket starting lineup. Rogers has it, gets it ahead to Green. Green thought about making that pass, but then put the ball down. Smart play, avoiding the travel. Denton in the corner, gets it to the high post. Yale high-low. That's a tough pass to make. Green just a little too far down for that to work there.
Yeah, got to reestablish her position a little higher.
Gant knocks it in from about 17 feet. First field goal of the night for the Yellow Jackets. And it's now an 11-point lead. Rogers wraparound pass to Yale. Yale dribble back. Shot no good. Rebound scrambled for and won by Alcaraz. Alcaraz, their leading scorer at about 10 points a game. She has not even shot tonight so far. I say that, maybe I'll speak it into existence. Hey, there you go.
You did it.
Oh, boy. Denton into the corner. That corner's very popular here in Shenandoah.
It has been tonight.
Long three attempt missed, and Yale goes up. Green goes up. No shot on the floor, but that'll be a one-on-one opportunity for Lene Green. I say that tongue-in-cheek because, like, 3rd through evidently 12th grade, they just all dribbled with their right hand all the way to the corner. If they can't get to the basket, they go all the way to the corner.
Unless you're lucky enough to have a left-handed point guard.
Then they go all the way to the left-hand side. Yes. Yes. Boy, that'd screw everybody up.
Speaking of youth basketball,
uh-oh,
we hosted our annual 3rd through 6th grade Booster Club boys tournament this past weekend. And this weekend, if you want to come out and watch 3rd through 6th grade girls, they play this weekend.
Nice.
Saturday at home.
That's exciting. How did it go? Oh, you coach your boys, right?
Yep.
And the shot goes in by Perrin, so back-to-back buckets for Thomas Jefferson, now just a single-digit lead. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Denton, transition three, bang! Knocked it in. Shenandoah just seems to play better playing with pace. And I know some teams make us play slow, but when we play fast, even our shots just look more in rhythm.
Right, nothing's being forced.
And there's, again, playing with pace. The steal, the run out, no good, and that should be off of you. You're not going to call the over-the-back foul because it's not over the back. That's not a thing.
Right.
So you just give the ball to the right team and go on about your business.
That's right. That's the best way to do it. That's
good
officiating.
officiating.
Good officiating. Less free throws, the better.
Yep. Ball tapped around, stolen by Macy Finley. Finley to Denton. She had the shot, took it, didn't take it. Skipped over to Rogers. Rogers high post to Burdorf. And looking inside to Green. Green dunked it in. Tight pass, but it got in there. And layup for Green. She's got 7, 8?
8.
So nearing a double-double yet again stolen away by Finley. She's going to have 1 million. And Finley goes into contact by Gant. That's a foul. That'll be Finley at the line trying to get her first points. How many rebounds does Green have?
7.
So it's close.
Yeah.
She's getting there. We can officially put her on double-double watch.
We sure can.
Last year, that jinxed everybody. This
Sure
year,
did.
she's had so many that it doesn't really matter. Finley's first free throw, good, and that's going to bring in Cassidy Stevens. She'll check in for Caroline Rogers. Second free throw for Finley, no good. Fight for the rebound is going to stay with Shenandoah. They'll say that was off of Hosick, and Lene Green going to check out. She's just played about 2.5 minutes here in this second quarter. Starting to get a flow here, but we'll take her out. She'll get a break. Nice little step through, but a little wild on the shot. Rattled around and won by Simic. And there you go. There's the drive and there's the foul. And I tell you what, Jarman, I don't know if she'll make any of the shots that she's trying to take, but she is at least one of the few so far tonight that has been aggressively trying to make something happen on the offensive end for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, absolutely. Every time she's caught it, she's taken it hard to the basket and said, hey, I'm going to go try to figure out a way for us to score at the free throw line.
At 22-7 with 2 made field goals in the first 11 minutes of the game here for Thomas Jefferson. And Jarman now officially the leading scorer for the Yellow Jackets with 8 points. Now Green with the 30-second rest will come back in the game. Now Burdorf will sit down. So Denton has it at the top. Got it into Finley. Nice little step through and the backdoor cut. And Cassidy Stevens starting to feel a little bit. Got her first field goal of the game. And Alcaraz trying to go inside. She definitely walked with it. That's a good call. You know, it's weird, though. because you get 2 steps, and technically she just took 2 steps. It was just with the same foot. She took 2 steps.
It's true.
So why is that a travel?
I don't know. That's a good question.
It's like the whole you get 2 steps after you pick up your dribble for a layup, but you can't get 2 steps before you start dribbling.
Right.
That's a travel.
Right.
I don't understand that.
Who wrote these rules?
Dr. James Naismith.
We need some clarification.
Yeah. And another steal this time. That might have been a travel, but it obviously wasn't because they didn't call it. But we turned it over anyways, so the ball never lies.
That's right.
What was I going to – oh, remember I told you like a month ago that I see a lot of times when the ball gets just past the timeline, somebody dribbles.
It did happen the other night.
I know. It totally did.
I looked up at you, and it did happen.
It totally did. It was Cassidy Stevens did it. Yeah. But they never call it. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Simic because that's over and back, right?
Right.
I mean,
yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
By the integrity of the rule, it's supposed to be.
Yes. It totally happened the other night.
I know.
And I actually looked up at you. And I know the game was going on. You didn't look at me. That's okay, but
I feel like I put both my hands in the air and I pointed.
Yeah, it definitely happened.
I know, it's crazy, but I see it more like in college when somebody's like D'ing you up like 3/4 court man to man, and they're slowly bringing it up the floor, and they do like a spin move right at the timeline. Their whole body gets across, but the ball still trails, and then they put that dribble down.
Yeah,
that's not legal.
No,
at least to my knowledge. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
No, you were right. I feel like you're right.
I don't know. What did the newsletter say? Was it in the newsletter?
That over and back?
No, it's not in there.
That wasn't one of the five sarcastic things that they said about
there you go.
the refs.
We did have a timeout while we were talking gibberish up here about over and back. It's pretty wild, though, folks. You'll see. I used to say this as a baseball coach, and I'm sure you say it as a softball coach. You see something new every day, right? There's something new in the game that you watch. You're like, oh, it's just another softball game. It's just another baseball game. Just another basketball game. There's always something new that happens that's just pretty crazy. And the other night, that over and back dribble thing, it's just crazy stuff. The 2 steps before you dribble, but not after, and this, that, and the other. It's all wild stuff. That's why we love basketball. That's why we love sports. Perrin gets the ball to Wirtz. Wirtz to Alcaraz. Gant has it. She's got the shot. See if she takes it. She pump fakes. Nope, not there. She'll shoot it this time. 3, corner. Rattles around, no good. Fight for the rebound, won by Cassidy Stevens, and she pushes ahead. And there's the easy layup for Caroline Rogers. Got some littles playing tonight at halftime, Coach?
Yeah, it looks like the 6th grade girls are going to put on some entertainment for us at halftime.
Future Phillies. Gant to Alcaraz. 3, long 3, banks open. Nailed it. I called that before it hit. You can just see there was some steam behind it. That was a good shot. That was Riley Wirtz knocking in the 3. That's a tough pass, but a good catch. And Lene Green, first player in double figures tonight.
Got 10.
Alcaraz looking to drive. Got away with it. No, she didn't. That time she traveled for sure. The other time, I'm telling you, it was it's going to be a travel, but she just hopped on the same foot twice.
Right.
She hadn't even put her other foot down, and they called the travel. So is that a travel? I mean, they called it, but is it? Is in the rules, does it say you cannot step with the same foot twice?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Huh.
It's a good question, though. Like triple jumping?
Kind of, yeah. And corner 3 for Chloe Denton. Bang! Good ball movement that time for the Phillies. Got it to the high post, got to the opposite corner, and then swung around quickly. And Denton cashes in. 3-ball corner pocket.
She's got 11.
To lead all scorers.
Right.
That's when you got to say something like that.
Oh.
Gant knocks in that little 17, 16-footer. That lets the people know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Just a few left, folks. We only have a few left. You don't have to hear us anymore, at least for a while after these next couple weeks. We got a wrestling meet coming up here next week.
We are a busy pair. We've got basketball Friday.
Yep.
Basketball Monday.
Yep.
Wrestling Tuesday.
Yeah.
Basketball Thursday.
Genevieve Jones, first free throw, no good. I'll tell you what. I'm pretty excited. I was very disappointed that the tournament got postponed. I'm glad it was postponed, not canceled. But when it got postponed, I was in my feelings a little bit in my office at work when I got the text message that it was postponed. But we're still going to get to it, and it'll still be a lot of fun. So all of you listening and watching, that's the ball stolen by Green. She could have a triple-double tonight. I don't know. That's possible. Shabam takes it in, and she draws contact by Hosick, and that'll send Shabam to the line. Triple-double watch?
No. She got just 2 steals.
Really?
That's it.
All right.
Unfortunately. We do have a lot of steals, but only 2 for her.
First free throw from Shabam, short, and Martin will check in for, looks like Genevieve Jones. 1:44 left to go until halftime. 19-point lead for Shenandoah. So they've stretched it out here. And second free throw, no good. Fight for the rebound with the same team. They were able to, the Yellow Jackets won that one. Gant brings it up past the timeline. Good ball screen. Gant has it on the right wing. Gant, long two, no good. Rebound by Green. She may have a double-double. That's probably 9, though.
8.
Okay. And that's a travel by Shabam. So that's going to be a turnover for the Phillies. 1:24 to go. It hasn't been always clean, but stretching the lead still. You could say something.
Yeah,
okay.
I was counting how many free throws we had missed.
Jarman going up like she will, and Gant fights for the rebound. She stepped on the baseline. No call, but Burdorf got the ball, so the ball never lies thing again. Now Shabam has it, and she brings it up past the timeline. Lob pass into Green. Green to Denton. Back to Shabam. Into Green. Green turns into contact. No good. And we're going to call we had one official pointing out of bounds Shenandoah, one official pointing out of bounds Counts Bluffs, and one official calling a foul.
Yeah.
That was wild.
That was crazy.
I could see something different every day. But they did end up calling the foul on Burdorf, and it was over the back. That's what they called. They didn't read the newsletter.
No, they didn't watch the Monday Minute.
There's Jarman, backside rebound. Nice little pocket pass there to Gant, and Jarman making things happen. Shot clock off, 32-15. 20 seconds to go until halftime. Shabam has it at the top. Great drive by Denton, no help, and that was partly due to the post player sealing off the defender. 5 seconds to go until the half. Gant throws one. Oh my goodness! That shot had about a 5% probability chance of going in just by the naked eye, because I don't think it ever got over the rim, and yet it hit the front of the rim and rolled in, Coach.
And she might have got fouled.
I think she probably did. But it's halftime. We're going to take 2 commercials. We'll come back. We'll talk, and you can watch the Littles play. We'll talk about not that, but about the first half, and then we'll put it on mute, and you can watch the Littles. So we'll be back in 60.
This is Kane with Gowing Plumbing. Gowing Plumbing is the name to remember for 24-hour service. That includes after hours and weekends, because that is when problems usually occur. We're located in Shenandoah, but we also serve the surrounding communities. That's the way it's been done for more than 70 years. And we work on boiler heat, so call fully licensed Gowing Plumbing any time of day or night. 246-1803 or after hours at 712-310-9248.
The strength of a house starts with its foundation, just like the strength of a community starts with its education to ensure its success for many generations to come. The Shenandoah, Iowa Education Foundation strives to bring world-class education and opportunities to the youth of Shenandoah. Visit ShenandoahIowaEducationFoundation.org to become a part of the $100 Club, the family challenge, to donate to the Peter J. Weber Scholarship, or to make a general donation. The Shenandoah, Iowa Education Foundation, partnering today for success tomorrow.
We're back here in Shenandoah. Coach, Philly's doubling up the Yellow Jackets. How did they get to that point going into the locker rooms?
Yeah, obviously the pace of play had to be picked up. We got out to a quick 7-0 lead, which I said we needed to get out quick. And then as the pace of play improved, obviously the ball started to go in the basket a little bit more. Just one kind of disappointing piece is that we're just 6 of 16 from the free throw line. That's not a good first half at the free throw line. But again, Chloe Denton knocks down 3 threes. She leads the way with 13 points. Green has 10, along with her 8 rebounds. And then Cassidy Stevens, Caroline Rogers both have 3 points. Genevieve has 2, Nevaeh has 2, Macy has 1. Turn the Yellow Jackets over, change the pace of play in favor of the Phillies, and keep that up in the second half and continue to pull away.
Wow, did you see that?
Yeah.
There's no official on the floor.
No officials here.
As we're so far, if you're keeping score at home, 6th grade White is now currently leading 2-0.
2-0, White.
Now we can't call it. We can't call it. We'll let you keep watching it, folks. There's about 8 minutes to go until the start of the second half. So now it's 2-2. It's all square. We'll step aside. We'll leave it. We'll leave the game on, but we do have to mute it, folks. So enjoy the game. Sorry we can't. We are back here in Shenandoah. It is third quarter time, 34-17. Phillies over the Yellow Jackets of Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson. TJ Young alongside Aaron Burdorf. You're going to be hearing a lot from us between now and the end of next week.
If you want to.
If you want to.
I mean, you can choose to just come out here to the gym.
Yeah, and there's a partisan crowd. 3 from Finley, short rebound, fought for. Denton took an elbow in the chops. She looks like she's okay. Finley drove the ball to the elbow, got it inside. Little hockey assist from Burdorf. Did you see that, the hockey assist? Yeah. Really good job by the posts to avoid a turnover. There was a couple of times where we almost turned it over, and then Green gets to go to the line.
Yeah, the ball was kind of loose there. Not the greatest passing in the world in this first offensive possession. Excuse me. But it did find Green, and she was able to put it up. Gets to go to the free throw line, but misses the first one.
Second free throw good. Green splits the pair. So 5 touchdowns for Shenandoah and 2 touchdowns and a field goal for the Yellow Jackets if you're scoring at home. Gant gets it. She shoots a long 2. Boy, she's got that shot down, that runner but not really a runner type of a 18-footer.
Yeah, shoots with the wrong foot forward, but kind of does.
She might be in double figures.
Yeah, she's got 10.
And that ball's stolen away by Alcaraz. Again, their leading scorer on the year. No points tonight on just one shot that hit the bottom of the backboard. So, and now Jarman in, and she started this second half, and she's probably earned it, and she's got some confidence. Shoots a mid-range J, rebound by Burdorf. Shenandoah looking to push. Nobody guarding Green, and Green fumbled it a little bit. Gets it to Burdorf, post to post. No good. She gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Finley. Nobody on Finley. Bang. So what looked like it was going to be a disaster ended up turning into just a heady play and getting it out to the open shooter. What's the best time to shoot a 3?
When you're open?
No, offensive rebound.
Oh.
Because everybody's inside.
Yeah.
Jarman shoots a 3. She says, anything you can do, Finley, I can do. She's got 6, right? 7. I missed one. And Stevens nearly walked with it. And Finley in the corner. Denton will shoot a 3 from the wing. Bang! So back-to-back 3s. 3 straight 3s if you count both teams. But back-to-back 3s for the Phillies here in the third quarter. Jarman splits the double. Alcaraz gets her shot blocked, gets her own loose ball, and then it's stolen by Burdorf as Burdorf pushes. And Finley going up, gets it to Green, and Green will go to the line for 2. A sneaky smile on the face of Lene Green there. She's like, I was going to dunk that.
She was. She was going to dunk it. She felt that foul. That was a hard swing.
But, it was a hard foul, but it wasn't a dirty foul.
No.
And Green knocks down the first. Extends her team lead to 12.
No, Chloe's got 16.
What? Oh, she just hit a 3 and a 2, yeah. So I was kidding. Sorry to the Denton family, and really to the Green family for that matter. I misrepresented both kids. Yeah. That's my fault. I'm sorry. Coach, you want to just take over from now on?
You're the guy with the numbers.
43, but I'm messing up tonight. Maybe it's because there's not 2 games. Alcaraz traveled, but they said she got fouled, so she did not travel because she got fouled. That'll be the first foul on Shenandoah. 21-point lead here for the Phillies. 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball gets into Alcaraz. She takes it up into arms, and no foul called, but it'll stay with Thomas Jefferson. I think this might be the highest percentage of, ratio-wise, of Shenandoah fans to opponents' fans that I've ever seen here. We're not a packed house, but I think there's 7 people from Council Bluffs here. Everybody else is from Shenandoah. I'm pretty confident about that. Maybe 10, but I'd say close to 7 to 10.
I don't know how many people are below us, but yeah, 8 to 10.
But we've probably got 50 people as Rogers gets called for a foul. We've probably got 50 people here, 50, counting both, because we got fans on both sides.
We got more than 50.
70?
Yeah. 80.
I mean, I was never good at the jelly bean game in the jar. I was never good at that. Gant makes the front end there, so it is now a 20-point ball game.
She's got 11 to lead the way for the Jackets.
Rebound by Yale. Yale came in for Burdorf. And Finley has it on the right wing. Pass swung around. Yale gets it stolen away. And Jarman nearly got it stolen away, but it will stay with Thomas Jefferson. Jarman shoots a three off the heel. Rebound fought for, rattled around, and Rogers won the rebound, but then the ball gets poked away. It will stay with Shenandoah. Up by 20 with just under 5 to play in quarter number 3. Finley picked up her dribble right past the timeline. A little dangerous spot to pick up the dribble, but she got away with it. Denton passed up a wide open three and gave it to Green for the easy 2. That was very unselfish.
Yeah. That was really nice ball movement there by the Phillies.
Yep.
Get it into the corner, and Denton right into Green for the easy bucket.
Because, she's already got 4 or 5 threes, doesn't she? 4?
Yeah.
So she could have been like, you know what, I want 5. But just pass it. The layup's better than a 3.
He's like, I'll give Green another basket. I still lead the team by one point on the night.
Rogers has it on the left wing. Back to Denton. Denton on the drive. Nobody home. They're going to call an offensive foul, and that actually was a pretty good call there. They call Nevaeh Yale. It's okay to seal off. It's not okay to hold and be moving right. At the same time. So pretty good call there. In a game that's a 22-point lead, maybe that doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but that's the right call.
Yeah, the right idea by Nevaeh.
Just got to turn the body.
Yeah, just don't move with the girl that's trying to get around you.
Alcaraz, dribble, drive, kicked it out. Jarman, she likes that shot. She likes any shot. She's taking it. Bang!
Little encouragement by the Shenandoah student section.
Oh, they're in it. They're in it.
Shoot it. She did.
She in double figures? No, she got 9, right?
She's got 10.
10.
Yeah.
Stevens, 3, no good. Rebound backside by Rogers. She watches the broadcast. Stevens, mid-range J, no good. Frontside rebound. That's only 60%. 60% of all rebounds. For 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
66.6 repeating. We round up, 66.7. Lob pass to Alcaraz, poked away by Stevens. 3:21 to go. If you're just joining us, if you're from Council Bluffs and you're thinking, these guys need to stop talking, the whole backside rebound thing that I've been poking at, I was telling Coach Burdorf last year, as Jarman for another 3, no, rebound by Genevieve Jones. I was telling Coach Burdorf last year at one of our broadcasts, one of the first ones that he actually sat down and watched a game with me, and we were talking. And I said, our old coach of mine used to always say 2 out of every 3 shots, backside rebound. The rebound, if you miss, it's a backside rebound. He had never heard that, and then he came back the next game, and he just couldn't wait to tell me how he was watching a lot of basketball over the weekend, and he just couldn't believe how many shots ended up with a backside rebound.
It was amazing.
This guy doesn't just blow smoke.
And now I'm going to be able to tell my grandkids someday, hey, do you want to know how you become a really good rebounder?
Mm-hmm.
Stay on the other side of the court from where the ball is.
That's right. Yep. Yet sometimes we still just don't rebound. And sometimes the ball just doesn't go right where it's supposed to go. Green split the pair. Jones swats it away from Payne, who checks into the game by my recollection for the first time tonight. Payne has not been in. She just checked in here for the Yellow Jackets, number 11. First time tonight?
Yeah.
Good eye. Payne's got it. Thought about it. Got it to Jarman. Jarman, a little jab step. A little pocket pass, and, that was a pretty good pass. That was a pretty good pass. Payne just was not ready for it.
No.
So I guess it wasn't a good pass. It was the right idea. Rogers, float pass, a little lob, and a foul, and it goes. Lene Green inching closer to 20 as she now takes over the team lead in points. Has an opportunity. Is that 5? Is that 5 on Jarman? I have no idea.
Oh.
Well, that's sad because she's played a really good game. If she does have 5.
I don't know if it was her 5th or 4th.
Well, let's hope she comes back in. We don't keep track of those stats up here, folks.
We aren't.
We rely on the board for that.
And we don't have them tonight.
Nope. Green missed the free throw. Gant looking to drive right down the middle, and she gets fouled by Stevens, I would imagine. Yep. I mean, it could have called on either one of them, but Stevens was the closest to the official that blew the whistle, so that's usually how it goes.
Unfortunate.
Gant at the line. Hits the front end, and Martin's going to check in. She's going to check in for Green. Double-double again tonight for Green. Is anybody else inching closer to a double-double?
Nope.
No, not assists or steals or...
Nope, not tonight.
Okay. Gant knocks them both down. 48-28 to score. 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Rogers tried to get it into Martin. Martin wasn't expecting the pass. Martin again was the target, but that time it was off target. This is not Abigail Martin's fault because she's not 6'1".
Right.
But if Lene Green was in there, that's not a turnover. Just in the height of disadvantage.
Right.
Just the reach.
Right.
So that's not her fault at all.
Depends on where we're passing it to.
Correct. So tough luck turnover there for the Phillies. 3 on the way. Just that backside rebound. Martin watches the program. She's a friend of the program. Stevens gets it into Jones, and she misses. And it's rebounded by Rogers. Stevens, back to Rogers. Back to Stevens. She'll shoot a 3. Backside rebound. Rogers into Burdorf. Burdorf turns into contact, and Alcaraz fouling Burdorf. That'll be the 5th foul on Thomas Jefferson.
They're going to call a technical foul on the TJ coach.
I feel like she asked for it.
She did. She said, give me one. I don't care. I'm not sure what she was worked up about because, that was clearly a foul. I feel like Burdorf turns right into the defense.
And really the fouls have been, I think it was 10-7 in the first half. It's 5-4 right now. It's not like it's completely lopsided. Thomas Jefferson does have a few more fouls. They have 15-11 if we're keeping track. But we don't do that. We stop at 10 because we don't want people to get upset. But, the ball never lies, so maybe she was right on that. I don't know. We'll move on. She's not happy. I thought we were going to see some technicals in the last ball game that we had here. We did not. And there we go. Human nature call. The phantom travel. And we're going the other way. It's tough. Burdorf has been the tough luck recipient of travel calls all year. In the one game, she got called on 2 where she just reverse pivoted.
Right.
Those were tough. Alcaraz going up, and of course the foul, and which it was a foul. There was a foul.
Yeah, that was a foul.
But Alcaraz will go to the line to try to get her first points of the night.
Points, trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. It's a pretty good defense played by the Phillies to keep her from anywhere being near scoring tonight.
First free throw, no good, and kind of a hockey line change here coming in. You've got Fouch coming in for the first time, and Green, Finley, and Denton in. The only Philly that remains is Abigail Martin.
You got it.
Alcaraz can't break the seal, and rebound by Green. That's her 55th rebound of the game.
That gives her the double-double.
Denton thought about it, wanted to shoot it. Kylie Fouch dribbled into traffic, and good swat away by Gant. And now Gant has it. A lot of traffic up there at the top. A little floater by Gant. No good. Alcaraz with the rebound and probably a foul. Finley got away with that one, but Alcaraz on the board for the first time. So 48-30. And the ball's tipped away, and Finley gets it at the top. Good defense out there by Semick. Finley just couldn't get away from her. Got it to Denton. Finley thought about the mid-range J. Green to Denton. And a foul on the shot. Denton going to go to the line. We called a game with 31.7 seconds to go here in the third. We called a game a few games ago where Denton kind of went off, and she had a career high that night. Was it 19 or was it 21? Or was it not even that number at all?
I don't recall.
But it was around there.
Yeah, something around there, yeah.
Like it wasn't like a 29 or 30, or it wasn't a 30 piece. But where's she at right now? With the free throw as she makes her second.
She is now at 17.
So 17 points for Chloe Denton. She's got a chance at one more from the line. As Martin will check out, Yale back in. And 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as that's a song, right?
Is it?
I think so. But Denton made 2 out of 3. And the ball poked away on the backdoor cut there. And it's going to stay with Thomas Jefferson. I'm pretty sure that's a song.
If anybody knows, send me the artist so I can look it up on Spotify.
Emily, if you're watching right now, because we know you are unless you're here, find it and shoot Mr. Bergdorf a text about it.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. What were they singing about?
I don't know. Probably nothing we should be talking about on here, but I'm pretty sure that's a song from like the 80s or 90s or something.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I don't know. The ball was off of Thomas Jefferson. 15 seconds and change. Maybe a last possession here for Shenandoah, up by 20. Ball nearly poked away by Simic. 5 seconds to shoot. Finley to Fouch. She'll shoot a long two. No good. Yale with the board. No, Green with the board. Can't get it to go. That was actually a rebound by Green. It was kind of batted away. And that'll end the third quarter. We'll step aside after this word from the Shenandoah Education Foundation.
The strength of a house starts with its foundation, just like the strength of a community starts with its education to ensure its success for many generations to come. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation strives to bring world-class education and opportunities to the youth of Shenandoah. Visit ShenandoahIowaEducationFoundation.org to become a part of the $100 Club, the Family Challenge, to donate to the Peter J. Weber Scholarship, or to make a general donation. The Shenandoah Iowa Education Foundation, partnering today for success tomorrow.
Who's Lisa Holmes?
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
The games take you other places. We're back here in Shenandoah, fourth quarter starting, and Thomas Jefferson has the ball, and that was a travel on the baseline by Riley Wirtz, so it'll be a turnover, and Coach, what did we learn during the break?
Our millions of fans have told us that it's a song by Meatloaf, and speaking of Meatloaf, I'm having chili for supper.
What does that have to do with Meatloaf?
I don't know.
Getting in the corner, bang! That's 4 threes now, 5? 5. Woo! She's in fuego. She's got a 20-piece plus 1.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Great night for Denton.
You're having meatloaf. No, you're having chili tonight? Tonight. Yeah. Cinnamon roll?
I don't think there's any cinnamon roll.
Are you a cinnamon roll guy with the chili?
Bread and butter.
any sort of bread with the chili, do you dip the bread in the chili, or is it just like you eat the chili and then you have some bread?
Yeah, bread and butter, or bread, butter, and cheese.
What if there's no butter?
There's always butter.
No, I just mean, what if you're in a place and you have chili and there's no butter? Do you still have the bread?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, all right. Good offensive board and a putback by Gantz. So 32 now for Thomas Jefferson. Coach, we're trying to have fun up here, and we are having a good time, but I hope we're not taken away from the game. I don't think we are. Denton goes up on a nice pass by Rogers, and she'll go for 2. Chance to get 22 and 23. We probably sound like a couple of dorks up here most of the time,
sure,
but we got a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. We've played enough commercials. I've hit everybody. Everybody's been paid tonight, so we do apologize if somebody wants us to stop talking and just talk about the game.
Yeah, youth basketball Saturday.
Yeah, but because we're not going to do that. I mean, not the youth basketball thing,
yeah,
but we're
right. Youth basketball coming up on Saturday. You saw the 6th grade girls play at halftime.
Yeah.
So right
and
here, and
that's an early morning, all day.
8:30. Yeah, any time between 8:30 and 3-ish.
Do you have enough volunteers for that? If anybody's watching, do they need to contact somebody if they would like to volunteer? Maybe if there's some seniors watching that need some volunteer hours, should they come down?
Yeah, go talk to Coach Weinrich. I'm sure that they can always use a couple more.
Many hands make light work.
Right, I know I'm volunteering for like 4 games officiating. So if you want to see me, call
see some over the backs. Nice, I like it. Get down there and heckle the official. Denton splits the pair. 7 minutes to go.
Come on in Saturday morning, 8:30 to noon. I'll be
watch
here.
How he evens out the foul calls.
I'll be here on court 1.
This is court 1
with Jenna. Is my referee partner this week.
Fair enough.
Brody got to work the boys tournament with me this past weekend. I heckled him as the other official.
Was he doing a poor job?
No, he did a great job,
okay.
But he had a couple weak whistles, and so one time I
call it with conviction, son.
Like, put some air in it. Like Brody with the weak whistle called the jump ball. Everybody.
And Burdorf grabs the rebound as Alcaraz missed the front end of a 1-and-1. And good job by Parent on the backside there. It's happened a couple of times to our post players that the defender on their back gets around them. We're not, at least tonight anyways, we're not getting that off arm back to kind of seal them. We're just kind of both hands in front type of deal. We need to really get that off hand back and seal them. Little out of bounds play, lob to Green, no good. Gant trying to cross over, probably could have called a foul. They did not, and it's a steal by Stevens. Stevens to Burdorf, mid-range J, rattles around and down. First points of the night for Burdorf.
Yeah, her first basket. We talked about that on the way out the door today. I said, get to the free throw line.
And she did.
She did.
I mean, not the conventional way, but long 3, backside rebound by Macy Finley. Finley looked inside, nothing was there. Burdorf did it again, kid. Mid-range J, no good, but there's Green. Oh, good. Fight for the rebound by Green again, and she's going to the line. So 2 rebounds for Lene Green on that possession. That's probably 55 and 56 on the night.
13.
It's close.
So 13 tonight.
I'm a lot closer with the points. Rebounds, I do struggle. If you're just listening to us again, I'm usually pretty good at the points. Awful at everything else. Just hot garbage on my guesses for everything else.
She's got 18 points. Looking for her 19th here.
So basically, we can't take her out until she gets another 20-20 because that's the expectation now. Rebound by Rogers on the offensive glass, so stealing a possession. Burdorf went up into Alcaraz and then lost the ball, so good defense there by Alcaraz walling up there. Thomas Jefferson, much better in the second half. Offensively, I say that as the ball gets poked out of bounds, but they have been much better, at least looking for shots. And that's kind of the whole main thing. We've talked about it. I say something nicer than you do. But like I say, shoot it before you turn it over. Like you would say something else. You can say it or not, but that was kind of what happened in the first half. They weren't doing that. They were passing it around so much they turned it over. Didn't hardly get any shots. The second half, they've been looking for shots, hunting their shots. As Jarman comes in, she just checked into the game, and she's always open, Coach.
She's always looking for her shot.
Alcaraz has it. She's going to shoot a three. That's going to rattle around. No good. Stevens has the ball, brings it up the floor, and Shabam has it on the left wing. Tried to get it over to Rogers. Good hands by Semick.
Might be a good place for a ball fake and then a backdoor cut.
Yeah, if they're extending that top pressure there. Lob pass to nobody in particular there. Jarman gets the steal. And then a pass by Jarman to nobody in particular. So we're just kind of trading turnovers here the last few seconds. Let's take a deep breath, folks. We still got 5 minutes left of basketball. Got to get through it.
Yep.
Goes faster when there's not stoppages.
Sure does.
So now this, I would say, is a 1-2-2. They were running kind of an amoeba as that ball just goes out of bounds to Mr. Weagle down there. It'll be Thomas Jefferson ball, but they were kind of mixing it up in the first half. This was very much a 1-2-2 this time. It's kind of given Shenandoah some fits here in the last couple possessions.
Yeah, just changing it up every other possession or so.
We're going to get a foul by, looks like Yale, I imagine. Yep, that's going to be on Yale. That'll send Alcaraz to the line. That'll be the 8th team foul. So Alcaraz, scoreless in the first 20-ish minutes of the game, got her first bucket in the third quarter, and now she's looking to get some more. Got it. Front end good, and Rogers will check out, and Denton will check back in. Denton leading all scorers with 102 tonight. 21?
21.
Okay, that was close. Second one. That's why nobody's ever going to call me to do a real, not that this isn't a real game because it is. Shabam passes it too high, but I'm never going to get a call from an affiliate. Hey, we heard you. You sound great. Why don't you come and do one of our games? They're going to be like, this guy just talks gibberish for an hour and a half. No. No. It's not my day job.
No.
It's not my day job.
But it keeps the fans of the Phillies and Mustangs entertained, and that's what we're here for, is to bring you high-quality entertainment while also watching varsity sports.
You know, I will say this. It's probably better than listening to dead air.
Oh, for sure. Those nights are the worst.
Stevens misses. Denton up into arms. Good no call there as Gant was tall. She just stuck her arms out. Alcaraz, no good. Fast break playing up and down here. Denton looking to go again, and this time she goes again up into arms, and no foul called, and we're going the other way. So we're back and forth here. Couple out-of-control drives for both sides.
Yeah.
Hunting for contact and no call.
Yeah, we just need to finish this game off. No reason to go driving in there. Just play your 35-second shot clock out and look for a shot at the end of the shot clock.
And there's Alcaraz getting the bucket. Now she's got 6, I believe.
She does have 6.
So into the game for the first time is Padilla. She checks in for the first time. Gant, softball pass to...
That's face guarding.
Alcaraz. Yeah, that's illegal. That's a pass interference. And the shot goes down by someone in particular. I have no idea.
Cassidy Stevens.
Okay.
Really nice drive to the basket.
Great
there.
job. I apologize, Cassidy and the whole Stevens family. I got a text message from one of our loyal fans that I don't even know what it was about. I don't know.
We've talked about so many things.
But we do appreciate all of you listening to us and putting up with us.
We sure do.
We enjoy doing it, and we're glad that you do too. Nice little pass from Shabam to Yale. Is that Yale?
It sure was.
Okay. That's a now 24-point lead for the Phillies. Yale with her second bucket of the night.
Yeah, she's got 4.
Ball poked away. I think we're going to get some more of the regulars out as some of the regulars will go out and some of the regulars will come back in. Shabam, Finley, Martin, Jones, and Fouch all in the game now for Shenandoah. 4 of the 5 starters on the bench. Probably day done, I would imagine, for most of them. I'd hope. You think? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Green still doesn't have a 2020 night, but Fouch for 3, corner. She likes that shot. Bang! 63-20 or 36. This is one of those things where it's the same forward and backwards.
Yeah.
What's the thing we did the other day?
Palindrome.
Palindrome. It's a palindrome score, folks. Oh boy.
We're here to teach you all sorts of things.
Oh boy, as we get a turnover, it's going the other way. We did get confirmation from at least one person that us talking versus dead air, we beat dead air.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's
We're not
flawless.
at the bottom of the list.
It's a flawless victory over dead air. Shot blocked, and Martin picks up the loose ball, knocks it in. 65-36. 1.5 minutes to go in regulation. Barring a miraculous comeback, there will be no overtime tonight. Coach?
No. No.
Gant, nice little pass to Alcaraz. Where's that been all night for Thomas Jefferson? That was a sweet little play. And Yale's going to come in for Jones, I believe. So I'm assuming Jones's night will be done. And Gant and Alcaraz's night will be done, as looks like Wirtz and Semick will come back into the game. Very small lineup for Thomas Jefferson on the floor at the moment. Finley getting guarded by Wirtz, goes right by Wirtz and can't get it to go. That ball's going to go out of bounds, probably off of Driver, but we'll say it was off of Martin, and we'll go the other way. So we've got under a minute to go in the ball game. Driver has the ball on the wing. And the ball gets nearly poked away by Burdorf. Driver has it again. Padilla gets the ball stolen away. Shabam going coast to coast for the dunk. And she gets fouled. Padilla says, I'm not getting posterized tonight. Shabam's going to go to the line for 2. Good hustle by Padilla there.
Yeah, good defense cutting off that pass on the wing by Shabam. She earned herself a trip to the free throw line here late in the game.
Chance to get on the board or to add to the total?
To get on the board.
0 for 3 from the charity stripe tonight is Lexi Shabam, so trying to break the goose egg here. I believe in her. This one's going in, Coach. I can feel it. Water always finds its level.
And that's all 10 Phillies on the scoreboard tonight.
First time all year, I imagine.
I bet you that's probably a pretty accurate statement.
So there's about 1 second between shot and game clock. Lob pass was intended for Payne and incomplete. Feel like a football game there. Shot clock off. Shenandoah does not need to shoot it. They don't need to do anything. Don't know if they will or they won't, but they could just hold it if they wanted to. Fouch says, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go into the basket, and she's going to draw some contact and go to the line for 2. Were you able to brush up on your wrestling stuff for Monday?
Oh, I've been around a lot of wrestling the past couple
No.
weekends.
No.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
I mean your stats and your like you said you were going to dive into.
We'll
before.
be ready. So that sectional wrestling is this weekend. So we'll actually have a ton of more things to talk about.
Oh God, I can't wait.
Because it got postponed.
Yes.
Because we got Hawkeye 10 that happened this past weekend. Congratulations to Mr. Laughlin on his conference championship.
Yeah, absolutely.
McGargle with his second place finish as a freshman. So we've got all sorts of things to talk about at wrestling next weekend.
I am geeked up. I think that's what the kids said. They don't say that. My kids would say that's slay.
Slay.
That's slay, fam. I don't know. 67-38. Oh, we're running out of material, folks. We're gonna step aside. We'll be right back.
This very moment, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon is on his way to a newly remodeled surgical suite where he'll scrub up and dress into infection-free equipment and begin a surgery to give his patient a replacement knee. With the help of a knowledgeable staff and the latest technology, he'll give this man hope for a normal life again without walking in pain. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
We needed one more.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
He has not returned my call. Not surprised. We are back here in Shenandoah. A 67-38 victory for the Phillies into double figures in wins now, Coach. 10 wins on the year. Some final stats for the good guys tonight.
Chloe Denton leads the way with 22 points. She hits those 5 threes. Solid night from her. Lene Green, the double-double, 18 points, 13 rebounds. A really good night for Green. Keeps up her double-double average.
Yeah, still averaging a double-double.
On the season. Solid sophomore season for her. Cassidy Stevens finishes with 5 points and 3 steals. Macy Finley and Nevaeh Yale both finish with 4. Finley finishes with 4 assists, 4 steals as well. Caroline Rogers, Kylie Fouch both finish with 3 points apiece. Caroline ends up with 4 rebounds as well. Jenna Burdorf, Genevieve, and Abigail Martin all end up with 2 points apiece. Genevieve ends up with 4 rebounds as well as Burdorf finishes with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And Lexi Schbaum is the last Philly to score. She gets 1. And so, like I said, all 10 Phillies on the board for Shenandoah tonight. Leading the way for Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson, 15 points by Taryn Gant. Alcaraz finishes with 8. After not scoring in the first half, and then Jarman finishes with 10.
If she didn't have foul trouble.
Being cheered on by our student section to shoot the 3 ball.
If she didn't have foul trouble, she might have had dropped 15 or 20. She was feeling it.
Yeah.
Feel good win tonight for Shenandoah. I feel like they needed that after that 5-game win streak coming off of the break. They really hit a rough patch in tough luck, tough breaks, whatever. Better competition. I mean, whatever reasons they were, they've just fallen onto some hard times lately. So this was good to get that win and get some feel-good momentum going into tough final conference game of the year, trying to get back to 500 before you get into regionals, districts, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
What are they called? Regionals.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so got Kemper coming into town on Friday nights. That's a team that started, I think, I don't know, like 1-7 or something like that, and then they rattled off 8 or 9 in a row, and now they're about a 500 ball club just like us, but have had some big wins along the way, and so that'll be a tough game here in Shenandoah for the Phillies, and the Kemper boys, I believe, are second in the Hawkeye 10 right now. I think they've got 2 losses.
Behind
maybe.
Denison,
yeah,
right?
Denison has 1. Harlan, them, and Lewis Central maybe all have 2, something like that. And so very solid ball club for the Kemper boys as well, coming in on Friday night. So a lot to look forward to on Friday night.
So we will see you here at Shenandoah High School, Rex Roth Court, on Friday night. So for Aaron Burdorf, I'm TJ Young. Phillies with the win, 67-38. Good night, everybody.